Welcome back to another video by Mr. Project. In this video we are going to be doing the final touches on the VL, and I might show you all exactly what products I've got to paint the car as well. We have a few little small touch-ups to fix before we can paint it, and we're hoping to book it in next weekend and get the job done. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to just give you a quick rundown on what needs to be repaired, and then we're going to repair the bumper, which I've sort of already started, and we're going to rub everything back and get it in primer. And there's so many little bits of plastic and stuff that we've got to fix and get all sanded and prepped up ready for paint. So let's start it and kick it off now. These are the repairs that we have to do. So what I just did is I V'd it out with the Whizzer because there was bog in there, and we're going to fiber fill this, and that was a small crack there, and that should give it its strength back and should stop it from cracking. And after we've put the fiber fill in there and sanded it back, we'll put some bog over the top, just because the fiber fill will have pinholes all through it because it's not a bog, it's fiberglass. And then we'll move on to the back. We've taken the boot off the car because we had lots of low spots in here, and the easiest way to repair that is without having the boot on, so we don't sand the boot by accident. And I've already done one skim, sanded it back, and I found lots of low spots, so I've just done another skim, and we're going to block that, and most likely probably going to have to do another skim. Moving on to hopefully one of the last repairs on the car. I think there is a few spots down there along the sill where that black is. That just has to be filled up, but the rest of the car is looking pretty good. And the boot needs to be sanded. That was a couple of little low spots. And once that's all done, we'll be able to spot prime it. So I'm just going to mix up a bit of fibre fill, or glass fibre filler, which is what I've bought. I'm going to put that in the car. It's now a new day, and I have finished sanding up all around this boot sill, and it's turned out pretty good. Unsure if I have showed you this or not, but I've re-skimmed this. It's all super flat, ready for spot priming. Now we're going to reverse the car out, and we're going to fix the sills up. And I've also bought a couple of other things over here. I have some brand new vacuum line to plug into my boost gauge and run that. Inside the bag here we have some wiring to wire up the gauges. I bought some injector cleaner just because this car's been sitting around a long time, and if anyone remembers, the injectors were clogged up and I unclogged them. So I think this will be great to put through there just to save any problems later on. And I got some new coolant because I'm going to do a coolant flush. The only reason I bought this is because I wanted those right there, and a packet of those were $5 when the whole kit was $12. So I just got the whole kit. After, I've got bumpers to sand, all the plastic bits to sand, gonna get them all in primer, but for right now we're gonna get the car out, and I'm gonna fix up the last couple of repairs on the car. Once that's all fixed, we're going to 400 the whole car with an Orbi with a soft pad, and then we're gonna wet sand 800. And then the car is pretty much ready for paint. It can go on the trailer, off to the paint booth, mask it up, ready to go. And then we're going to move on to all of these plastics. I've got a brand new center for that I'm going to have to put in. I'm going to have to give it all a quick scuff up, ready for a primer. And then down in there, there's lots of plastic stuff to be painted. So I've got to sand all of that. Let's get the car out. These are all the bits of plastic that I have to sand back, all sitting laying out here. And then also we have the front bumper that we've got to do, and we have the rear bumper there, and the brand new center bit, which I'm going to have to put into that and then give it all a sand. Tell you what, this is not that fun doing all these little tiny bits, but it's got to be done. I now have most of the plastics all sanded up, ready to go. I know you didn't want to see that, so I didn't record it, because I tell you what, it's pretty boring just sanding. Coming out to the front bumper, I've done my repair on the front. Hem's waiting for that to tack off a little bit, and then we'll give it a sand up. And underneath there, we've got our little bracket and our little plate under there. And then the rear bumper, it's all been sanded up, ready for primer. Had a few little repairs to do, one there, there and there. Everything's coming along. So now we are getting prepped up, ready for paint. Well, not for paint, for primer. Got some things laid out and all the repair spots ready to be hit with some primer.
Hello.
Nice of you to join us.
Yeah, thanks.
Are you here to do some painting?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Done. It's all in primer. Most of the car's been blocked. Everywhere that we just re-primered, we are going to have to re-block the boot and all the other patches that we had to do repairs. And then we're going to 400 the car on the Orbi. And then I just went out and I bought these soft pads, which are 800, and we're going to wet sand the car with these. There was a couple of them, I don't know where they're gone. So I don't know if I'm going to record that because that will probably be pretty repetitive sanding stuff. But the next episode you do see will be this car in the booth. I have a little surprise to show you. These are the wheels going on it. They're brand new set of 18s, 9.5 rears, 8.5 fronts, staggered. A bit dusty from being in the shed, but they are going on the car. And we have every single piece to this car ready to go on. Lots of stuff inside the car in boxes. It's all there. So we just got to get it painted and put it all back together. I can't wait. Thanks for tuning in again, guys, and watching that video. That will be the final prep stage video. The next video coming out will be us in the booth, getting it all ready and painting it that awesome color. And I hope you really enjoyed that video. Leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and I will definitely catch you on the next one.